Hello, brothers and sisters in Heartdwellers family. I hope that you've enjoyed David and Catherine's mission video and have been inspired to help them in their ministry and mission with the Lord. 2 days before they were to leave, they made it known to the community they were under some heavy oppression. We prayed over them against anxiety. I found myself that morning after prayer full of anxiety myself. I couldn't shake it, which is not very usual for me. I thought maybe I just needed to rest. When I woke up that morning, I still had much anxiety as I could feel pressure on my shoulder, neck, and back. I thought to myself, I need to immerse myself in worship to receive and keep the Lord's peace. I went to Blessed Mother's tree in the morning to worship and pray. All the songs the Lord played were about battle, so I knew I was under attack and felt they were too. I sent over the song in a word of encouragement. Then after receiving the Lord, I felt He began speaking. Good morning, Lord. I've been so full of anxiety, but it's never been this oppressive before and has weighed me down tremendously. Thank you for visiting me today in worship and giving me strength to carry this cross and to trust you through all of this. Jesus began, You are in a battle, beloved, you and the others, in order to stifle my presence in you and cause you to cower in fear, bucking under anxiety, so that you won't minister to anyone on your way. This is very intentional on the devil's part, but you're right to think you're carrying this cross for Catherine too. You are her mother, and she's been under much oppression, and I'm using you to lift some of her burden and carry this cross with her and for her in her sending out. David and her will do beautifully, but this is a season of battle training for them both, so I need them to not get weary in well-doing and persevere much in prayer. This season is so necessary in their lives as they're growing leaps and bounds in the Spirit, and their spiritual muscles are growing, stretching, and being enlarged with each battle they fight, and not cowering in retreat. I've put them deep in your heart for that reason. You will be the covering of many priestly couples in prayer. Cover them, my little one. Back them up with your intercession and offerings daily. Your prayers will be a strong support and encouragement to them as I'm sending them out to the fierce battlefield, into the heart of the beast. They will stay in prayer majority of the time in order to break the cold ground of Europe. As I mentioned to you before, there's now a thin ice where there used to be a frozen glacier, and my spirit is ready to move as more prayers and sacrifices given. This thin sheet of ice will break, and my living waters will break forth to bring revival, and they will be a part of that. I do have some words of encouragement for both of them, as they're being sent out with me in victory. To my beloved daughter, how you've pondered, doubted, and questioned my love for you. You are more dear to me than you know, and my thoughts towards you are more numerous than the sands on the seashore. All good, loving, pleasing, acceptable thoughts, by the way, as he smiled. I have so much in store for you. Fear nothing, beloved one. I've given you one of my most faithful gatekeepers and servants, your husband. His weaknesses is what makes me stand so tall in him, and why my strength will be perfected in him beautifully. I call him gatekeeper, because he is, and will become the keeper of heavenly mysteries and wisdom, treasuring them, sharing them, and defending the truth in them. He's also the keeper of your heart, just as my father entrusted Mary, her purity, her anointing, and her identity of who she really was to Joseph. So have I entrusted you likewise to your husband. Listen to his words intently, receive his love fully, and believe his words from me to him, to you. That is the first thing the demons, will always try to undermine. Don't allow the devils a foothold in this area. I've made him a guiding light for you, as you bloom beautifully in all that I created you to become. You are my sweet little warrior flower, although on the outside you're disarming, beautiful as a lily on a summer day, but inside you are my Venus flytrap, quick to recognize the devils and open doors, shutting them down completely and destroying them with your prayers. You have been anointed to pray and bring the move of my spirit. Do not discount the power of your prayers, my little flower. Much is destroyed, uprooted, and brought low when you pray with intensity in the spirit. Your husband will need much of your prayers, as he will be in the forefront of this ministry in this season, and you supporting right next to him. Wield my authority and don't back down, beloved one. Physically, you're tiny, but in the spirit, they're terrified of what you can do. Not because of who you are, but because of whose you are. Me living in you is always victory, beloved. Remember that, and no longer allow them to steal your joy, your peace, or your faith. I am with you. I love you. When you feel afraid, rest your hands on your heart. Close your eyes and listen to your heartbeat in silence. That is my heartbeat beating through you and for you. We are one. Do not doubt it any longer. Just a whisper of my name, beloved, and I'm there to strengthen you, comfort you, and bring you peace. Stay close, very close, and thank me for your husband daily. Many of the battles will be of the mind. Stand together, trusting me, my timing and praising me. That is how many battles will be won, and much of your oppression will be lifted. I've given you a voice, a holy weapon. Use it. Sing, and the demons will flee. Nights of worship you two will have together will bring much peace, healing, and strengthening. To my beloved son, you have a mother and father who is very pleased. I, your beloved bridegroom, gush over you with a longing and love, so comforted and consoled by your faithfulness to persevere amidst every obstacle thrown at you. I'm sending you both out, but I'm coming with you. Don't ever feel you're alone. There will be many times a temptation to feel this way, but you have the support and help of all of heaven, a family cheering you on. Do not be in a haste once you arrive. The processes of God are slow, so don't be in a hurry or disappointed by delays. Do not be anxious for anything, for I'm in them all. Do not despise your weaknesses as well. They're great gifts of my mercy and grace in your life. Continue to trust me, and don't allow frustrations to bring you down or further ruin your days. I need you to have your head on straight and clear, my head for that matter, and my mind, in all things which I'm giving you. Do not discount your wife's hugs, smiles, and touches when she sees you're getting wound up. Those are kisses of my love from me through her to calm you and bring you peace. I will work through both of you for the benefit of one another. I'm very present in your marriage, and what a joy it is to be united with both of you so intimately. This is a season of battle you're stepping into, as you both are climbing higher on the mountain of holiness. Know that this is necessary, so when you overcome, you can teach others how to overcome. It is in the trials, the tests, and battles that you grow in greater maturity and wisdom. This will also be a time of great fruitfulness for you both. Move forward with the messages I gave you, being diligent to share them, for much more wisdom, heavenly visitation, and counsel will be given to you for the equipping of the saints on earth. Do not shy away from this role and responsibility that I've entrusted to you. Be firm with yourself and resolute to not give in to laziness with this work. I have brought you a great helper, and with me leading the way, much will be accomplished. Be at peace, for great adventures in store for you both, as I send you both forth as my emissaries of love, of truth, and of faith, to set on fire the hearts that have turned cold, reviving the lukewarm, bringing honor to the saints in heaven, and preparing the way for my mother. I am with you, my beloved son. Be at peace, and full of expectant hope in all that I will do. And that was the end of Jesus' message to them. It's amazing what the Lord is doing as Heartdwellers continues to expand, and the Lord is now sending many of us out. We know there are many Heartdwellers in Germany, and they're looking for Heartdwellers in the area to house them from time to time. They already have a place where they will be staying with one of our sisters, but she has a 1-bedroom and someone else already living there. So if you feel led to support their mission and house them, please email us at heartdwellersghana@gmail.com. If you feel led to support them financially with a donation, please send the donation to Heartdwellers Ghana with a note for David and Catherine until they get their PayPal set up in Germany. Please also follow their ministry channel at Queen Mary of Heaven and their website at www.queenmaryofheaven.com. God bless you, family. Thank you for your generosity, for your support, and for your prayers for this wonderful couple.